Nikocado, you've been out eating cheeseburgers. You've been lying about things that you shouldn't be lying about. Oh, in Orland, he's been making fat jokes. He's been tearing your butthole apart in more ways than one. Nikocado. Dude, can you not say things like I have cancer? Hi, welcome everyone. It's 16 Leo, but you might as well call me the saddest man on earth. Please don't ever hug me. I hate everyone and I think I want to rip my pants off and throw them around in a circle. What's up everyone? How you doing? You good? Good. Well, I'm about to ruin your day. Since you clicked on this video, you asked for it. But guess what? I'm on avocado watch again. The green has come back, baby. But first, a big thank you to today's sponsor, Honey. Honey is not only a browser extension, it's the #1 shopping tool in America. It's sort of like my own personal shopping assistant, and it has my best interests in mind. In basic terms, Honey automatically searches for any promo codes online so that you don't have to. If you can buy it online, there's a good chance that there's a promo code somewhere out there, and if there is, Honey will find it for you. Ever since discovering that Honey works on anything from clothing to ordering food online, my life has never been the same. It literally doesn't make any sense not to use Honey for every single online purchase. And did I mention it's absolutely free to add to your browser or iPhone? So make sure to go to joinhoney.com/16leo because that way you'll be directly supporting my channel. That's joinhoney/16leo to download it for free. Thanks, Honey. So Nikocado Avocado Watch hasn't been going well recently, doing things with his boyfriend in not the good way, to suddenly claiming he has a disability, to fighting other YouTubers, to now claiming he has a different disability, to then now claiming something that if it is not true would make him, how do you say it in Italian? Douchebag. I'm serious. The video, by the way, it's called I Might Have Cancer. It was released 2 weeks ago at the time of filming this, and it has a picture of him crying. Now you'd think that a 56-minute video titled that would have some inclination as to why that is in the title of the video. Well, I hate to break it to you, but it's Nikocado Avocado back up to his old tricks again. And before the video starts, I do want to say, Nikocado, if you're watching this, if you're about to smash your TV screen and be like, cheese, hold on. If you actually have this, then not only am I sorry, I will personally apologize to you because I do not want anybody to have this. And I don't want to make light of the situation. That is why I am so angry if you don't have it, because you can't just claim to have it. You're going to see in a second, his reasoning is wafer thin. It's thinner than the chair that he sits on that I'm still trying to figure out how it hasn't broken yet. So in this new series, Nikocado thinks that he might have a fatal illness. The video after that is I'm at the hospital, and as you can see, if you look at the views, the previous 5 to 6 videos have 156,000, 230, 141, 169, 225, 159. Now for a channel with over 1 million subscribers, that's about 10% viewership, which is not ideal. But a video like I'm at the hospital, 780,000 views. You can see that he's clearly got the incentive of money. And I think you would be silly to think otherwise. Now, the only other evidence I have that he might not be taking this seriously is the fact that the very next video to the left of it is Heart Attack Roll 20,000 Calorie Burger Mukbang, which is ironic because I actually did a video about that a while ago and it just seems like he's reposting content. So not only is he lazy, but legitimately, he's fat and lazy. I just had to say it. So, before we go on this journey to Lard Hell, please do consider subscribing if you're not already, or watch the video at the end of it if you like it, subscribe. And while you're at it, do join me at 16leo_ on my Instagram. That way you could tell me which NBA team you support, because I am a Miami Heat fan. You ever just sit down and think, what the hell is my life? I'm watching a 600,000 pound fat man eat fat things while talking about fatal illnesses that he probably doesn't have for views on YouTube so he can get money to eat more fat things. Life's good. So I want to remind you that the video is called I Might Have Cancer. When I clicked on the video, I expected him to address it immediately. Normally, if you say something very dire, you'd address it at the start of the video, correct? The audience, your fans, other people are concerned about your well-being. So it's very likely and probably the ethical thing to do to be like, hi guys, I know why you clicked the video.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
This is what Nikocado says.
What do you think of my haircut?
What do you think of my haircut? Honestly, Nikocado, I haven't considered it. I clicked on the video for ulterior motives. I didn't even notice you had hair.
I did it all by myself. It was a lot of work. I'm huffing and puffing. I'm out of breath, even though I identify as skinny. But what do you think? It's a little sharp. Number 2 pencil action going on. I messed up on the side back here. I'll show you. Don't judge.
Yep, so his hair looks like a beautiful McDonald's sign. As always, he has the M. Great, Nick. Awesome. I would like to know about why you said what you said. Claiming to have a fatal illness is ridiculous if that's not the case. And in fact, if you just read the comment section, you can see that nobody is on this man's side. Like I said, I've enabled dislikes. I managed to do it. 6.2 thousand likes to 18,000 dislikes. It ain't good. And if you just look at the comments, get some help. Wait, did he get fatter? I'm confused. He has no idea how bad this could all get. This is what happens when you keep eating too much and not taking care of your health. It's your own fault. You must be in so much pain. Love you. You think? It's not funny to joke about that, which is the underlying point of this whole thing. Nikocado might be doing something that YouTubers on YouTube like to call being dramatic. And I hate it. I'm sure that YouTubers need to make money by being dramatic. If I decided to kick my leg and strain my groin, my next video is going to be titled Ball Man. Okay? Lost my balls in a car accident? ? And the start of the video will be like, no, I didn't. I just clickbaited you. I get it. People like clickbaiting on YouTube. It gets you the views. It gets you the money. But at what cost? Everybody hates this, Nick. Nobody likes watching videos that could be detrimental to your health, and especially other people who are actually going through this situation. Now you're just making a fool out of yourself and a mockery out of them. It's really, really inconsiderate, unethical, and stupid, to say the least. So I hope you don't have it, but I hope you're not lying either.
I'm trying to redo this. Now, this was 4 years ago, I believe. It was like, oh, brace. Oh, brace. Oh, brace.
Is this motherfucker gonna fart? Is this how he does it? Brace! Oh, brace! Oh! Oh!
Oh, I was just about to say things have really changed since then. Oh, brace! Oh, brace! Oh, brace!
You know, if he'd be a real good pasta if he changed that B to a G, huh? Oh, Grace! He'd really be a good pasta. But now he's just a pasta addict because he's pooping it out every time.
Things have been changing. You know, my ability to squeeze has gone down the tubes. I used to squeeze real good. I used to be able to control the trapdoor. So things were going in and out. I could squeeze it and make it better for him.
The trapdoor means his ass. I do not get paid enough to listen to a 30-year-old man talk about his ass and ass play with his husband. I do not get paid enough. Whatever they're paying me, they need to double it. This is not good for me. I did not need to know about that, Nick. I just wanted to know if you are okay.
But now it's literally, you'd think that I get big old things shoved in there. I don't.
Jesus Christ. Whew. Okay, so far we've talked about your hairline and your sex life. You know what? I hadn't thought you got big things shoved in your trapdoor. It hadn't crossed my mind till you said it. But since we're talking about it, hey man, I like to get my ding-dong wet from time to time. You know how it is. I don't get things shoved into me. I like doing the shoving, if you know what I mean, Nick. Hey, I know we're oversharing, but we're buddies now. We've been at it for so long, if you know what I mean. You might as well see my OnlyFans. It's just me eating lettuce really sexily. It's hot.
I actually don't. Let me be honest. I've never been that huge. My tennis balls, if you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. You're talking about your testicles, huh? Wow. Hey, my tennis balls. Ooh, who let the dogs out? Who sucked my balls now? It's been like 5 minutes. I'm going crazy. I can't deal with this, man. What happened to your testicles, Nick? Tell me about the testes. Test me with your testes.
The left one has been not strong, but very subtle, on and off at random times. I'd say like once every minute, once every 2 minutes, and then I might go an hour or two with it and just not, and then it'll be like pulse, pulse, pulse. It doesn't feel good.
Get it checked. Without joking, that's a serious part of your body. You need to get that checked. If there's something going on, you have to check it. You can't just be out here eating cheeseburgers, being like, "Yeah, my testicles is crazy. It's pumping like a disco ball. Man, the Bee Gees come out every time my balls drop. I'm in pain." You know what I mean, Nick? You can't do it like that. Fix yourself. Don't sit here and eat food and tell me about your problems. Say you were going through a divorce. I wouldn't expect you to pull up at McDonald's and tell the person at the drive-thru your whole story. They'd be like, "Sir, you're holding up the line. Also, a cheeseburger can't fix your relationship." That's probably what ended it, motherfucker. No, Nick, please go to a doctor.
I was looking on Google and they say you should never do that because you'll tell yourself you have something that you probably don't.
Yeah, actually, let me try. Let me show you how stupid it is when you look up symptoms on Google. I have a throbbing ball sack. Oh, diabetic neuropathy. Nerve damage caused by diabetes. I'm not saying that's what you have, Nick, but I'm saying that's a pretty, that could be a possibility. The point is, don't let Google tell you what you have. Google is not a doctor. It's a website. I don't go for financial advice to my dog. Not gonna work.
I woke up this morning, it was still hurting. I'm like, ooh, let me get a nice hot shower, kind of let things loose. Now let me tell you what I was doing right before I noticed. Well, you know when you have to like shuck the corn so you can eat it good?
No. I have a feeling I'm gonna regret looking this up. Let's go to Urban Dictionary. Alright. Shuck my corn, it's like saying suck my dick, or the act of jacking off while your partner plucks your pubic hair to get an orgasm. Thanks, Nick. Good to know.
It requires a lot of like peeling and like movement, and you kind of have to just like go at it to get all the little strings out. I was preparing corn for dinner. Okay. And
I genuinely can't tell if he's being serious or not, because I would love to think this man is actually preparing corn, but I've seen what he eats. It's not corn.
I can go over, or they used to call me the Russian locomotive. The routine I did right before I noticed this at that time, in that moment. The only sense of relief I get from all this work.
So, if any of you guys don't know what he's talking about, shucking a corn, I'm pretty sure he's using it as a euphemism for getting down and dirty with Orlin. He's giving Buzz the Lightyear. Oh, I'm sorry, the Woody. You know what I mean. He's having sex. So this is what happened. And now his balls are throbbing. But essentially, this is a problem for Nick. And this leads him to the theory that he might potentially have a fatal illness. Which I just don't get how you could just put it out into the world without checking first.
It was 6 times today. Let me just kind of like cool it off. So today, I haven't done it at all. No corn today. Kind of putting that out there. Oh my God, please don't let this be serious. Sometimes it can just be a little fluke. Sometimes it can be related to that. But sometimes it could be another thing. Only surgery helps. Oh, that scares me. Sometimes I say to myself, is it diet related? I don't know.
I doubt it. I don't know. It could be. Or it could be not diet related. Or it could be any numerous other 1,000 things that you should probably get checked by a healthcare professional because it's their job to help you. Whether you're scared of them or not is relevant. If your life's in danger and you want to save it, that's what you're going to do. But putting this out onto the internet, talking to us first before a doctor, is needlessly stupid. Like even for you, Nick, this is a new low. And I didn't think you could get that much lower.
Is it just from being too big? Maybe I've crushed things down there. So I'm just putting that out there so that I can document the day that I knew. Which is so hard, by the way. Hard to do.
He said hard, and then he said hard to do. It was pretty good.
It's really hard for me to do. I love it. It's a ritual routine. You floss, you brush your teeth, you do your
shuck the corn.
You get ready for bed, and then right before bed, you say your prayers. Then you take care of the corn. So
that's the one. I haven't shucked corn in a while. Oh God. If only I had someone to shuck corn with.
And when I was reading symptoms about the really intense stuff, the really scary stuff that you need to get surgery for, it's like constant. And it's like very intense pain. So I don't know if I had that, but on like a lesser scale, that might develop or go back to normal. I don't know.
All right, well, I do want to stop Nick right there and say that he said himself in the video it's been a day. So without being melodramatic, I feel like you should probably chalk this one up to hypochondriac, or whatever it is that you claim to be, which I am so sure that he's going to say is an excuse, because this man has more excuses than a person who has excuses. It wasn't my finest moment, but it's the thought that counts.
It could be one of those other things. I mean, Google can really scare you, so most people do not go pay hundreds of dollars to go see a doctor over every little oops. Remember my foot like a couple weeks ago? I felt like I was having what was I having?
You broke your heel spur, and then you recovered from it in record time. That Guinness World Record should study how you recovered, because apparently you're beating science. You're physically almost inhumane at how good you are. You're like Superman, and if this is the shape that Superman was in, that suit wouldn't be spandex. Or it would need to be.
It was like throbbing in my foot and lasted like 2 days. Let me eat some food. I'll be back. I'm back. If you skip the intro, I talked about something very serious.
Yeah, you talked about your hair, bro. You didn't actually really talk about it. This is my problem, is that when you have a serious topic, and it very well could be serious, you mask it between this just crappy content. And it's subjective, I know. Some people probably like watching you eat, but not at this rate. Not when you have something serious that's going on that you choose to like weave in between the plot, so people need to watch it to figure out, oh, is my favorite YouTuber okay?
That if you actually care about me as a person, consider watching, because I do want some feedback in this video pertaining to what I just talked about in the intro, which you might have skipped. Goodbye.
Then we get to a montage of Nikocado eating Carl's Jr. Because when I have cancer, I go to Carl's Jr. Imagine if that was their ad.
Carl's Jr., I like it.
If it's serious, you have to take it seriously. Do you know what I mean? When you're not giving it any actual attention yourself, or just treating it like a big joke, how are we supposed to take it seriously, bro?
Let's try this cheeseburger. Okay, if it seems like I'm kind of like sad, I am sad. I was thinking about what it's like to pass.
Gas or what? You just mean pass away? You think about death, will you? It's pretty morbid.
Please watch the beginning part of this video. This is Dr. Pepper.
Oh, thanks. Thank you for showing me the food, bro. This was great, bro. Just vacuum it up into your fat mouth. Sorry, but maybe I just don't get how your audience can sit through every single day of you eating. You have 3 separate channels: Nikocado Avocado, Nikocado Avocado 2, and Nikocado Avocado 3. You got a trilogy of eating channels, and all of them are active. The only thing that isn't active is you, motherfucker.
Am I gonna die? I can't tell. Oh, my life. It makes me sad, you know?
It just makes me real sad. Is that chicken? Oh.
But do I love myself? Does my body like me? Do I like my body?
Those are very philosophical questions there, Galileo. I really appreciate the fact that you're taking time to have philosophical debates while eating Carl's Jr. I get you, Nick. That was very good. Does your body love you? Maybe. Do you love your body? Maybe. Do you want to resort to making this type of content for the rest of your life? I don't think so. I don't think you can keep doing this and getting away with it. And until someone calls you out like me, I really think he's just going to keep doing this. And people are going to be like, it's just Nikocado. Just don't listen to him. Don't pay him attention. If I don't bring it up, he's going to keep doing it. It's a catch-22. And I have to do it. Carl's Jr. It's so good. Our shake will make you cry. Carl's Jr. Our burgers are so good, they'll make you shit yourself and want to wish you never ate it in the first place.
I don't know why I just cried. Oh. I'm a wreck.
The Titanic was a wreck. You're a disaster, bro. The thing is, if he does actually have this condition, he is so low-key about it that I haven't seen him say one thing about it. And you know Nikocado, if he actually had something bad happen to him, he's gonna milk it like titties. Oh, stop with it. Oh. Not with the mouth open. Chew! Chew! Oh. Oh, God. What the hell, bro? Go to the doctor. You need a checkup. You're drinking Dr. Pepper, you might as well go to him.
It's just one thing after another thing after another. It's like I'm like breaking down. And I say to myself as well, I'm like, how do people who are older than me, twice my size, even up, if I'm 300, there's 600 people out there, how are they trucking along?
Because everyone's different, bro. I hate to break it to you, but I don't know that many people who are 600 pounds and 60 years old. I think the older you get, the more of a health risk it becomes, the heavier you are. And this video is not even about your weight. So I think that you milking these videos really shows the bad side of YouTube and how people can be taken advantage of, which is why I just hate it.
I know what it is. I'm so fat and lethargic, I can't stand up to turn it off. And I want the views, of course.
And you want the money, of course, because it's a 56-minute video. I get it. You want money. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the way that you go about getting it. That's my issue.
I just think of all the channels out there that are like, hello, hi. You have no idea what they're battling off camera. Which you don't need to know. It's not your business, but you know about me. I need help.
He then cries again, says he needs help, and then starts eating grapes. This is the most wholesome I've seen Nikocado. I know he's eating some grapes. Orleans. But these are some wholesome grapes.
You grow, you change, you might, but there's always a little piece left. It's your own, I don't know, comfort zone, belief system, preference that carries you, I think, throughout all of life.
I'll tell you what, man, when this man eat grapes, he become real philosophical. I would like to see grape-ocado avocado. I don't want Nick.
How many thousands of people are still here with me?
1.
20,000? 30,000?
Just 1.
Well, if this gets 100K, then probably 10,000.
Just
maybe
me.
a little less. It's scary.
You're scary.
Any little bump or bruise or anything you ever get does not call for going to the specialists and spending hundreds of dollars.
Hey, that's true. But if you're going to preface it with, I might have a condition that is life-threatening, you best be going to a doctor. Or, Lun, you might as well not put it in the title of a YouTube video. Because one way or another, you're losing out. And you've clearly lost the fan base. I am not happy about you and typing in this as a title. I think it's really unethical and stupid. So you don't have me on your side for this one. I'm a little bit more spiteful than I usually am. This is me being spiteful. F you! I don't know how many people are lucky enough to get in a position where they have an audience who will watch them. But I know that a lot of creators, they crave the spotlight to a point that they actually ruin themselves, and everybody's time comes. I'm not saying Nikocado's time is up. I think that he is at the end of his run on YouTube personally. I don't know if he's gonna make a comeback. But what I will say is that holding on to the wall, holding on to the cliff by making these Far Cry videos where you have titles that people are only gonna click out of urgency to see whether you're okay or not is just wrong. It's just, I can't say that enough. I feel like this is really unethical. I feel like we need to hold each other accountable on YouTube, and this is the type of video I don't want titles like this. Anywho, the next video is I'm at the hospital, and this is the one that most people clicked on to see. Unfortunately, people did not like the video, and they did not really want to see what he had to post.
Hey everyone, this is my vlog about the journey I'm about to embark on. If you click this video, you already know what's going down. Ooh. My defense mechanism is to kind of like make humor out of everything. That's just how I am.
Right. That's just how I am. I just like making humor out of everything, which is a cheap tactic to say that, you know, this is why I put videos up, because it's my coping mechanism. Yeah, my coping mechanism is making fun of people.
I make jokes, I try to laugh about it, I try to think, you know, because that's how I cope with scary stuff. Personally, shucking the corn for dinner. And all of a sudden I got a very strong squeeze pain in my left tennis ball. My left grape. There we go, we'll say grape. I need to kind of calm it down a little bit. I've been doing a little too much lately, as you guys know. I'm on my own these days, and I'm not seeing anybody. You know?
Is that right? I thought last video said Orlin and you were shucking that corn together. Damn, I can never keep up with this man's love life. He's breaking up with Orlin, he's marrying Orlin. Orlin is his boyfriend, he's cheating on Orlin. This is like a K-drama. That's an insult to Koreans everywhere. I'm sorry about that.
Kind of waited a couple days and it just stayed. It stayed, and then I started getting all these other symptoms. It feels like a constant squeeze. There's a lot of water weight down there. Like I got something really sharp yesterday in the kitchen. I was like, but this had a lot of good reviews. Closest one to me. Ouch! It just hurts. Wow, I literally look like.
God damn. That is marvelous, man. If he had a baby, it would have space. I wonder how long he was in the bathroom. They were like, Nick, we're just gonna need a little sample from you, okay? Okay, cheese. Okay, weird, but okay.
This is concerning. I'm actually really proud of myself for coming here. In case you're curious, this is what's going on. Now, if you have a UTI, usually it's pretty like...
UTI, urinary traction, urinal traction infection. What the? I did not want to see your pee. He showed me his pee. This is the first YouTuber's pee that I've seen. Not pee, I mean pee.
Right? Usually it's pretty like foggy, pretty cloudy.
Yeah,
pretty
okay,
fuzzy.
okay, Bear
You can
Grylls.
see right through this.
Yeah.
You can see my teeth. Hello. I'm back home. Shooby-doo. I'm home. It's just water weight. I identify as skinny.
I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna go to the hospital after. This is not what I want to see.
All right, so that happened kind of quickly. So I just had to go to the bathroom. I thought I was just gonna kind of walk in and see the doctor. And the lady walked in with me to the bathroom and pulled in this big cart in a trash can. She's like, okay, let's do it. I'm like, oh.
She pulled out a trash can and she's like, okay, let's do it. Get in, you trash, you piece of shit. Get in, you piece of trash. I'm gonna wheel you out.
Here's the truth. I pass out very easily. I've had this condition since I was a child. I can't even get my blood pressure taken, which I'll also tell them, please don't take my blood pressure. You just write FAT on it. Just write fat. We already know.
Blood pressure, fat. All right. Well, Nikocado then claims that he just is so scared and he passes out for everything doctor related. So if he was to have a problem, nobody can fix him because he passes out. And that somehow is worse of a problem than potentially a fatal, life-threatening bodily condition, which makes less than no sense to me. Clearly, Nikocado has more stuff to work on than beyond his weight. I think that's the least of his problems.
The blood pressure is probably high as can be. We already know. Like anything with pulse, needles, blades, that's why I can't get my hair cut, you guys. I have to cut my own hair. It's because I pass out from the thought of a blade next to my... I literally go unconscious. When I go unconscious...
Well, that's crazy. Oh, you go unconscious from just a blade behind your head? Wow. And you did that since after high school? You started... What happened before? Oh, you made that shit up. Made that shit up us. Great.
When I go unconscious, I feel like I pass away. There's a chance that I could not wake up.
I feel like I pass away. How do you know what that feels like, buddy? I would love to know what the other side feels like. I didn't know you had that information. You got some vital information stored in between those ass cheeks. I'm sure Orlin could open that up for you at any given second.
So the lady who kind of got me in here was a fan of mine, and she said everyone else in the office is freaking out that I'm here. Thank you for watching the train wreck.
He even says it. Like, I don't know what to say about someone who knows what it is. Thank you for watching the train wreck. He's doubling down. Like KFC had this burger called the Double Down Burger. The Double Down Burger was a burger where they removed the buns and put 2 pieces of chicken there as the bun. So you had a chicken, then a bacon, then a cheese, then a chicken, then a bacon, then a cheese, then a chicken. I didn't call it the double down. I called it, hey, free trip to the hospital. This man is doubling down when he should be retracting and just, I don't know, trying to form a better life, or maybe just having a healthier image on YouTube. Not physically, I mean just metaphorically, but both maybe.
I'm like, well, I was touching myself. And then she's like, do you have any kind of like problems getting it up? All these personal things. And I'm very open, as you know.
And she's very much a doctor, so it's not like, hey, I'm a fan. How's your erection? Do you have erection problems? Not a fan. I've never met a fan who asked me that. She's a doctor. She's gonna ask those questions, answer them, and get this thing over with, Nick.
I was able to not do the blood pressure. I told her I'll pass out, like guaranteed. She put it on my finger, the pulse, and even she said my oxygen levels look good. Yes, you can be fat AF and still have a normal pulse. I guess people think you're like glop, glop, glop.
It's mesmerizing. It's like a lava lamp. I would like to get a lava lamp of Nikocado. Nikocado, if you ever think you have new merch, get a lava lamp, Nikocado. I'll buy one. By the way, I did buy your shirt. Still hasn't come yet. It's been a month. Can you hurry up with shipping? I paid $90 for a damn shirt with your face crying on it. I didn't want that. Nobody wanted that.
I'm back at the hotel. I'm a little nervous because there's no answers yet. And so I'm pretty nervous because I was hoping she'd be like, oh, it's this. Just take this pill. It's done. And she was like, I have no idea what's wrong with you.
You're back at the hotel. For some reason, he's staying at a hotel. I don't know his personal life. I don't get it, but I didn't see the doctor checking him up. I'm not saying that it's fake. I'm really not. I think he went for a checkup. I'm sure he did. Why would he lie about that? But then, why would he lie about this? To get views. To get views. Because everybody knows that Nikocado Avocado is someone who's not considered healthy, and whenever something becomes a health scare, it automatically drives him more attention than it would for other videos. Because not only is it out of his normal content of just eating things like a pig, but some people come in to see whether the job is actually going to be done and it's over, and other people come in to like say, oh, I'm so sorry. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. And it's sad because this is the lowest point for me. Claiming that you have something that is so serious to a lot of people, and it's just so demeaning to see you do this and just do your normal content as if nothing happened. It's a serious condition, man.
And they give it a little rub, and they try to see through your stomach to see what's going on in there. They're gonna have to do that down there. Now, should I shave? Seriously. Well, actually, since we're talking about this, I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, letting it all natural, and then sometimes I like it really trimmed.
You wanna know what he's talking about, huh? He's talking about trimming his ball hair. Because some guys don't shave it, some guys do. And he's talking about trimming his ball hair in public. Because he wants everybody to know about his shaving habits. For the record, I'll tell you what. Whatever she likes, I do. I'm that kind of guy.
25 up, 30 up. They prefer bush.
And I'm not talking about George, if you know what I mean. Okay, 25, 30-year-old guys who like other guys prefer bush. I got it. I got it, Nick. I got it. What about the illness? What about the condition? I want to know about that. I am sponsored by Manscaped, but not today. Not today, Nick.
I could literally have, you know what? And I'm just waiting for someone to tell me, I found it. I'm doing a little scan. Oh my God, there it is. I'm like dreading the news. It's so, my heart, my precious little heart, which can barely even handle my body right now. It's just like, I'm so stressed.
Did you say little? Like Stuart? Bitch, you wrong.
I have to sit here and wait for the news that could possibly change my life forever. I'm not okay. Like, oh my God. I'm so uncomfortable right now. I'm so uncomfortable. Like, give me the answer, please. Somebody give me the answer. I'm supposed to sit here alone in this hotel and imagine the big C that's just there.
The big C? You even gave it a nickname in the time. Really? How am I supposed to take it seriously when you call it that? That's like me calling the AIDS the big A?
That she couldn't feel. but it could be internal. It could be so small they don't really feel it. But something is going on down there.
Please don't cry.
It's horrible.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Why did I subject myself to these videos? After watching the 2 videos of Nikocado Avocado, I have learnt nothing. It's been 2 videos that have just wasted my time, totaling almost an hour and 30 minutes. That could have been the whole runtime of the movie Morbius, a movie that is so bad that I almost wanted to watch Nikocado's content. That's how bad it was. The point at the end of the day is this man might be lying, he might be telling the truth. For his sake, I hope that he's not telling the truth, and for YouTube's sake, I don't hope that he's telling the truth, but I would rather he wouldn't be lying about it. The problem is that in no way is this man winning. On one hand, he's delivering false news to a bunch of his fans, which are just driving people insane, including myself. And on the other hand, he's making light of such a situation and then trying to back it up by saying, this is how I deal with things. I'm just a humorous guy. So he's absolving himself from any of the blame, which he inevitably will take. But to Nikocado, this is all just fun and games. The problem is, like I've said, there are people who actually suffer with this condition. And I guess it's really sad to see someone with such a big platform willingly use it to profit off of. It's not something that'll get you fans, and yes, it might get you money, but at what cost, Nick? Was the 700,000 views really worth it? Was the money really worth it? I hope you can sit back and ask yourself that, because the next slew of videos have had nothing to do with the situation and you've not delivered any news since. I would assume if this was serious, you would give us an update. I've looked everywhere and found nothing. So I'm sorry to say it, but I think, well, I don't want to say he faked it, but I think he just clickbaited us into thinking that he has the big Z. And you know what, Nick? You are the big C, you cockhead. Alright, well, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm sorry. I hope everyone's having a great day. Please don't lie about stuff and conditions you have. Be a good person, or at least try to. And like Ellen always said, be mean to one another. Alright, bye-bye.